is Ask Al Terry Henry and the Al Terry Henry podcast coming here live. Interviewing my boy Gangsta Williams. Go ahead and do your thing, brother.
Why? It's Terrance Gangsta Williams, aka OG Giggity, aka Mr. Answer Right Back, aka the People's Champ, Terrance Williams. That's right. I'm with Arterial Henry.
That's right.
It's gonna be exclusive. Let's get it, baby.
That's right, man. We just want to come in, man, and ask questions, man. I watch your podcast, and everybody else watch you, man, and everybody know. But you know, there's a lot of things I think they be missing, man. Like certain questions. Well, a lot of stuff we gonna touch on. People probably already have the answer to, but a lot we gonna touch on that they may not. Like for instance, what's your full name, brother?
Terrance Emmanuel Williams.
Terrance Emmanuel Williams. Okay, and they go by Gangsta Williams or OG Giggity.
Terrance Civilian Williams.
Yes.
OG Giggity. Whatever you comfortable with. I ain't tripping, man.
That's it.
I'm free.
That's it. And what's your age, brother?
48. I was born November 4th, 1974.
74. Got you. And you and baby, y'all brothers or half brothers. How is that? Because I've heard people ask you questions. Y'all got the same daddy but different moms.
Correct.
Okay, so y'all grew up together as kids, or y'all found out later on?
When we were young, we found out when we were young. We stayed in the house for a little short period of time together.
Yes.
And over the years, we would, still come and hang out and pull up, and because they was in the street. Yeah. I got in the street, so it made sense to hook up, while we was in the streets too.
Okay. And did y'all ever have any beef? Because I know that I asked that because I got a half sister, and we don't get along at all, man. We, same daddy but two different mamas. So the mamas they get along, and the kids just grew up. We not beefing, but we don't. It's nothing. It's like she's not even my sister. So with you and baby, y'all always been cool with the mamas being. Was y'all mamas cool?
Okay, his mother died when he was young.
Gotcha.
But you know what's crazy, bro? I would never beef with none of my siblings.
Yes.
Whether on my mother's side, my brother on my mother's side, that's a different story. But baby, Slim, we never had beef, right?
Yeah.
It's just always been, I was young coming up in the game, but I got in the game, and then when they heard about it, it was like, oh, okay, well, let me school you.
Yes.
But I've always been on my own, ripping and running with my little crew, so I never had time to beef with a family member.
That's true.
Cause I'm too busy in the streets.
That's good.
Beefing with the other people. Where I'm at with it.
That's good, man. That's good. Some things we won't touch on, but we just trying to let the people know who you are and how you got to this point. How many bodies did they allegedly say you had?
Oh man, bro. I got immunity for 40 bodies, homicides. It was over 100 homicides altogether. A lot of people, even verbatim, be upset about. I had to sit down and discuss homicides that had something to do with 3 of my dead homeboys that are deceased, 3rd due to mosquito. So some people say that's rat, some people say it's not ratting. I don't care what they say because I'm free.
Of course.
That's the choice, the decision I'm living with.
Yes.
But not bragging, not to, because now I want to help the average youth. I want to help the children, man. But I've done a lot, man. I've been in the streets, and I've been hit up too,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I had a lot of homicides, bro.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I definitely understand that, man. I mean, like I say, me personally, and I'm not that young than you, 45, but I've been hearing about you since I was a kid. Since I was young, so you know.
I was out there young, wow.
Yeah.
I want to sit back on my leg and I be like, man, God bless me, put me here for a reason.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not gonna take advantage of it and be like, some people would try to be like, I got a name, I done made a name on this internet, so now I'm going to the hoods and try to grab some of the weak-minded people and say, look, man, I did all this here, I still got this here. What's up? I'm about to phone me a little click. You do this, you got a bunch of people that still want to follow,
Yeah.
But I'm happy I can think, and my thing is, I got a second chance.
Yes.
I spent half of my life in prison, so now I know how it feels to be incarcerated. So now my thing is now trying to help these children, bro, because they need it, man.
Man, 100%.
Yeah.
I got nephews.
Yeah, see my shirt?
Yeah, I like that.
My shirt. Somebody, one of the people made this for me, and it's crazy because this hat right here, the hat I got on right now.
Yeah.
He covered with, got my board. I was like, yo.
I like that.
Yeah, I gotta support him, man.
Yeah, I like that. I was going to ask you about the shirt, man.
Yeah, man. God made this for me, man.
Man, if you got information, you
I
can
got
post it. I want to make me some shirts.
All right, I'm gonna
like
give you
that.
information, man.
Yeah, man. So after, allegedly 40 bodies plus, how many do you get charged with actually going to prison for?
Man, bro. I've been charged in the state for 3 different homicides.
Okay.
In February of 1994. No, let me back up. December of 92, I got charged for homicide. They kicked out from juvenile jail.
Yeah.
February 1994, I got charged for homicide. August of 1994, I got charged for homicide.
Okay.
But the crazy part about it, I had nothing to do with those homicides. The 3 homicides that I was charged with, I'm telling you about, when I sat down and got the immunity, those 3 names was a part of that. Because I didn't really know nothing about that.
Yes.
One of the homicides, the detectives told a female that, listen, I know he didn't do that, but I had to get him off the streets for all the other stuff he'd been doing. And she had a record. I was like, wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Bro.
Well, you know, the crazy thing is that I've done a lot of things in the street, and when I finally did go to prison, the crazy thing is I was happy that I didn't get caught with things I did do. It's like I went to jail, and even though I was sad that I was going, for what I went for and the time they was giving me would have been 10 times shorter than if I would have got caught for what I did do. So I guess that's a blessing, you know, because if they would have hit you with 40 others or whatever, you wouldn't have seen a lot of days.
Yeah.
So
that's why I be like, bro, that's why I tell people I don't buy friendship. It's too expensive because my thing is, okay, I could be on death row.
yes, man.
You know what I'm saying? Or worse, in a box, somebody could have killed me. You know, so the way I look at it is, God bless me, gave me another shot. So I take all the constructive criticism. The people try to persecute me.
Yes. Yes.
All the other words degrading, I take it and keep striving because I know where I come from. I know where I could have been.
Yes.
So I'm happy where I'm at.
Man, that's a good thing, man. You know, what's crazy is, you know, because we got a lot of questions to ask you, but I only been on this YouTube thing and this Facebook journey, social media, probably about 8 months now. And I mean, I'm also a preacher. I'm a very controversial preacher.
Okay.
So with that being said, how do you deal with, because just yesterday, I got a death threat. I mean, how do you deal with that? Because I get people that are inbox and, you know, I don't pay it no mind, but I just overlook it, but I know you get them, you know.
Well, here's my thing. Once I accepted the fact that I was going to be on social media,
yes,
and I see how so many people's coming at me,
yeah,
with the disrespect, I developed bulletproof emotion, number 1. Once you get in your mind that, you know, we had that old saying back in the days, the old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones.
yes.
Bro,
Yeah.
so it's like, I think back, all that stuff we said, we laughed back, it was childish, goofy. I'm like, whoa, you know, I'm gonna take that right now because they only saying words.
That's right.
Now, I would say this. Verbal abuse is at its all-time high. And that's really deadly because you can get in somebody's head and could cause them to kill themselves.
That's right.
Or cause them just to go into a state of shock where they just go into this little shell, right?
Yes.
For me, you know, I was in the streets. I've always been a street stepper, you know. So deleting people, the rest of the word we use now for the murder, you know.
Yes.
So I don't get upset about this. So what I do is when somebody says something disrespectful to me, I take a look at it, right? And I see how can I capitalize off it. So I don't run from it, I run to it.
Yeah.
You know, but August 2005, I stopped cussing. I stopped using the N-word.
Yeah.
But I still have a way to deal with my ops. accordingly, you know? So I don't let that stuff bother me, get to me, bro, because like I say, half my life I've been around a bunch of miserable men.
Yeah.
And I've met some good men too in the Fed, let me make that clear. However, I've heard so much stuff, been around so much, so it's like, this little stuff on the internet is nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
And then I'm getting paid to listen to you disrespect me.
That's right.
You miserable. Here's my thing. Anytime a man can take his time out and go on social media and just attack another man just for being miserable, then that says a lot about your character.
A whole lot.
Because you know, at one time, gossip was contributed to women.
Yes.
And beauty salon talk.
Yes.
But you know this social media is all men mess. We done took over now. It's the opposite now. It's the men doing all the gossip, all the mess, and now the women is the ones that's not all the women.
Yeah.
Some of them with the setup game, throwing the crosses, calling this one girl. He said he making phone. You know. So it's like it's just the Turk around, so you can tell. The end of the time is coming to an end, man, because everything is just flipping over, man.
Yes, it is.
You know, bro.
Yeah, men on women and the women on men.
Yeah, you know, bro. So, bro, I'm just enjoying this, man. I didn't think that it was gonna get to this level. I rose in the rankings real fast on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna capitalize on it because I know I'm not gonna be hot for long.
Yeah.
So my thing is, okay, get in this game, save your money, now invest it.
Yes.
So my thing is now, when I talk to the children, I say, hey, I come home, I didn't have no cosign, and then I had to come home and get it from the ground up.
Yes.
You know, I had 2 working jobs, I had 2 jobs. First time my whole life having a job, I pay taxes now.
That's what they do here.
That's what I'm
glad to hear
saying.
that you actually work a job, because everybody think, I heard that many times, and me and you talk, so I know that they don't understand. They think that even though you're saying about tight pockets and all that they still take care of you. And what they don't realize is that, OG tight pocket. So what they don't realize is that he ain't taking care of you. You actually working a 9-to-5 regular man's job and doing YouTube till you come up. And that's what the kids need to hear, because they so twisted in the mind, they thinking either you selling drugs or doing something, like you said, to stay afloat while you're doing this.
Right.
And no, this man go to work and he work a regular job, so I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, bro. I really literally work, check it in, check it out.
Yeah.
Get my check once a week. Be happy when I see the little, but I'm like, okay, I got paid.
Yeah.
It's really exciting, bro.
Man, I love it, man. Before I go too far, I'm gonna ask you some other questions. Give us some details about, since you grew up being Baby's brother, like, Slim has always been a mystery. Like, what's some things about Slim, man, that people need to know? Because everybody I know asks about Slim. Baby's always in the news and he's everywhere. Baby's the face of Cash Money. But Slim is like the big dog behind the scene. So what's the deal? Was Slim a drug dealer before? And we're not trying to say we ragging him. I just want to know his history, because now he's a businessman. Right. But in the streets, was he ever known like big drug dealer, kingpin, or what was the deal with Slim?
Slim grew up a gangster. Slim a gangster to the core. The big man.
Yeah.
Work, but the thing was, Slim how he is now, always been in the cut. Now it had been time now, because it's some on CD, on wax, whatever. Where Slim talking that talk on one of the albums, he talking that gangster talk. I'm like, okay, alright now, bro, you know that, but
I ain't never do it.
He on that talking crazy. Y'all, he going cussing and everything, all that,
Okay.
And I was like, wow, but so Slim always been a businessman. Somebody gonna get the money. I had this in my documentary. I'm gonna share this with you.
Yeah.
One time Slim came and got me in the car when I was young. And he had a white guy in the car with him, and he had some papers where I wound up signing papers. Later on, I realized that it was like an insurance man. Like Slim put insurance on me because he's getting work from them people. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna insure my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mess with his work. He gonna get hit, whatever. He gonna inherit that money. Y'all gonna inherit that money, whatever the case may be. But it's crazy. I laughed about it when I got older. Like, boy, that was a shrewd business move he pulled. Because when you deal with them big people, bro, they need to know where your family live at all times.
Well, I'm gonna blow your mind. in business, because this is what me and you talked about, 99%, even the job you're working on, you don't know it, but they probably got insurance on you. That's why in business, whenever you see them signs that says 25,000 sign-on bonus or 10,000, that's because the insurance and paid them $100 grand, and they took 10,000 and they had to hire somebody else and train them. You know, so most businesses, if they're a corporation, they put insurance on everybody.
Oh wow!
So Slim been a businessman even before being a businessman.
Facts. I'm about to put insurance on people.
You gonna have to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And it's not that they're gonna die. It's just business.
If the business go down.
It's business, man.
Yeah.
Now, other than Slim and Baby, what are some things about the Cash Money Boys that maybe were they real gangsters or they just was rappers?
Baby come up gangster.
Well, not Baby. I know Baby is.
Oh, the rappers?
Yeah, like Wayne and Juvenile and Turk. And were they real gangsters or just rappers? Because I see them as just rappers. But they got this image and this facade that they got to put to the world and they real gangsters. So were they really gangsters or just rappers?
Well, you gonna do me that?
If you can't answer, don't worry about it. I
can answer it. I don't want to answer. Let me say that. I don't want to answer. Okay, let me start with Juvie. Juvie grew up. Juvie out there for me in Project, but he come up in the Magnolia Project, so that's why he repped the Magnolia. He come up around all the gangsters. Juvie always used to rap. Turk out the Magnolia Project. You know, in the mix of all the gangsters around, everything, you know, seeing all the murders and killings. They actually in the project. All the action going down. BZ lived like blocks right outside the project. Me and BZ used to run together. Now Baby came out. I think it's on one of those talks, one of those podcasts, and he said he named BZ after him. BG, Baby Gangsta. My name was, I went from Lil Gangsta to Gangsta on the street. So it was Gangsta, it was Baby Gangsta. But Baby done took the thing and said, yeah, he named BG, okay. We're not gonna argue about that. You know what I'm saying? Because
but we know the real.
Right. So BG been around, hung out with all the gangsters all around the city. Wayne, I can't speak for because Wayne was young when I met him over at Cash Money.
And he was gone.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I met him over there. I'd been on the room. He'd been in the hotel room with me. I had the people. We'd met the people sometime. We got work. We transacting business. He didn't seen it all. Been around a lot of stuff, you know. But like as far as like in the streets in the mud, no.
Well, I figured that, you know, but you gotta ask. People want to.
And unfortunately, you put me on the spot.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, it's cool, bro. Because here's my thing. The truth don't need no support.
That's right.
However, what I tell people, if a person was a real stepper, was a murderer, killer, drug dealer, whatever, the streets are going to talk about you.
That's right.
Somebody going to come up with a story about you.
That's right.
Well, I remember these young boys that come around there with the chopper, come around and clear the courtyard. The streets going to talk about that. So social media is brought wide open now with the story. I done opened the lane up for New Orleans. So you're going to hear dudes in different hoods talking about different stuff no matter what. Somebody going to come up with a story.
Well, it's funny you say that because the streets do talk, and because of that, I had a real high reputation. We from Greenspoint, so everybody that used to know Greenspoint was like the most feared area in the city. So, and I was a Valley boy. And with that being said, I changed my name. Like, we had a street name, but when I got off the streets and got married, I went back to my real name. So I don't no longer want to call it a street name. You know, I don't want to be associated with that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's funny because the streets will talk. So they find out who you are. Oh man, I remember you. Oh yeah. And so I don't want that because then, to me, it makes the younger kids want to remember you at that way and do what you did versus the new legacy you're building for yourself.
Man, I like that. I like that. Because you know what? In Islam we call it the Jahiliyyah days of ignorance.
Amen.
But the thing is, bro, the reason why I still keep the gangster title on mine, how you say it for the children, right?
Yes.
Because they're gonna look, right? And I know I speak for me, like it's like coming up, a man with a suit on. Hi, my name is John, and I graduated at Harvard University. I'm like, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
You're not from my struggle. You don't know what I've been, man. Beat it.
That's right.
But now, if I have somebody coming in that come from where I come from, speak the language of what I speak, and you know how I feel to not have a meal, know how I feel to have ragged shoes or ragged clothes or wear your brother's stuff, I can say, okay, let me see what he got to say.
Yes.
So for me, when those youngsters hear that Terrance Gangsta in there, oh, it's a street dude, he a stepper, he you know this still and he mine. So I'm like, I'm from the street, y'all, I'm a stepper.
Yes.
But I had a life sentence 20 years from being a stepper. I did 23 years and 10 months being a stepper.
Yes.
When Hurricane Katrina hit, I was locked in the penitentiary crying, thinking my mother and grandfather was dead. Man. From wanting to be a stepper. Do what y'all want? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you don't want to play this game.
Man, do you remember when Cash Money was tied to Rap A Lot? Because I remember on their first albums where I seen Rap A Lot on it.
Okay, now they wasn't tied to Rap A Lot. What it was, Baby just always had respect for Rap A Lot and was trying to get Jay Prince to sign him, give him a deal. But Jay Prince was like, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know, I can't, help you how you want. But which was a good thing, because look how he turned out.
Best thing that ever did in the world.
Yeah, man, but Baby always had a love and respect for Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the whole city. I don't know him personally. I mean, I'm from Houston and I don't know him. I know of him, but I don't know him, but of course, once again, if you're familiar with the Greenspoint area, we count on our own playing field. We didn't get along with nobody in the city. So whether it was 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, South Park, we beat with everybody.
Yeah.
And we was the toughest.
What?
Yeah, Greenspoint. They call us Gunsport. So if you research it,
Oh, I'm about to do my homework. I'm about to reach out.
So there's a bunch
of
young crazy people, even today in 2023. If you go there, you probably won't make it out. It's wild, man. It's wild. I got a nephew who just got capital murder. I got another nephew who just got life. I mean, this is from the streets of Greensboro, so it's kind of like New Orleans back in the day. It's like it's not a place I don't even go visit. I'm from there. When I pass through. That's it. I don't want to see nobody.
Yeah, man. I said that already.
That's it. But tell us about this guy named Telly Hankton. I heard about him. So tell us about Telly, man, because he all over, man, as the godfather of New Orleans in so many words. Was that the true story or?
Let me say this. That's going a little bit too far, saying about Godfather part.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm going to say that because that's disrespect to a lot of the legends out of our city.
Yeah.
Telly said a word to me not too long ago, and because I was going to get him on my podcast, but he was like, I see what you're doing, but I just gave back some time, or I'm trying to get his license back. So as I finish with this, I'm coming, and I see you on the positive, because I was like, listen, I don't want. We went to school together. We went to middle school together.
That's crazy.
I've been knowing Telly since we was young. That's why when I heard about all this stuff, I'm like, dang, the Telly I know.
Yeah.
No, y'all gotta be kidding me. The Telly I know always was on that pretty boy stuff, dress nice, always did get money. Always got a car with some sound in it, in the hood, minding his business. So when I started hearing all this other stuff, I was like, whoa, no, man, listen, I'm telling you, this how close Telly and I were. Me, Telly, and we got a homie named Cupcake, he's deceased now. We all ran a train on a female in the project one time.
Okay.
So I know, it's not like, I'm not like one of the guys that heard of Telly or might have seen him. I'm talking about we actually hung out, been in the same house with this. I'm like maybe a few years older than him, but we still all ran together, hung out.
Yes, everything.
Yeah, I know him. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, wow, but always been a real dude, stand up dude, get money, never been no chump. But Godfather, no. I know indeed we can't give him, because this is why. you got people out, and this is my enemy turf, the Cali Project.
Yes.
And it's some heavy hitters, big money people come out the Cali Project.
That's where Master P from.
Right.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? It's people that's in the Fed right now. These guys had a bulletproof truck with homicide on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and one, well, all of us in the Fed now. So we gotta look at them, cause they still alive. He could get a Godfather title. It's a big dope boy from downtown that can get a Godfather title.
And they all still in the Feds.
He home, like, one of these guys still on the street, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a few people that's still alive that can get Godfather title, that can get, I would say this, until the time, you gotta tilt your hat to him and give him a status during that time frame.
Okay.
But overall, no.
Situation of, I always wonder why Master P, and not to bring it up, but I heard you talk about it the other day, why he lied and act like he just was the Godfather, he had some stroke. Cause I say this, and the reason why I want, before you answer this, I used to date a little chick in the ninth ward. I don't know if it's uptown, I don't know if it's downtown. And this was years ago before my wife. And it was real gangster, man. Like, I couldn't even mess with her because the little dude, she was sending her son to school at 9 years old, and when he was leaving, she asked him if he had his gat before he left. And so he put his gun in his backpack. So I was like, man, it's wild out here. I had to leave. I didn't want to be out here. But make long story short, even back then, you know, people I talk to now, they don't recall nothing about all the stuff he talked about, how he ran it and all this stuff. Nobody that I know from there. So, I mean, I know it's a lie and a facade, but why do you think he did that, knowing that it would come out? Because people don't tell the truth.
I have love for P, right? But I can't stand P. Can I get away with that?
Yeah, you can.
Bro, I got love for P, but I can't stand him, right? And let me elaborate on that. I got love for P because P come from where I come from. Left, took it upon himself and said, you know what? I'm about to leave here, go somewhere else, get myself together. Came back and in hip hop history got one of the best deals.
Yes.
Probably never see that again.
No.
Somebody that you look at and be like, hey man, grind, he getting it. I want to do that. I respect it. I look up to that.
I never understood why they put pride, even with Baby, I use that for instance, why they pride themselves in being gangsters when we all were gangsters. But now I take more pride in knowing you're a businessman. Like if I seen Baby in a suit with some gators on, I would take more pride in that than the whole gangster role, because you didn't prove yourself, so you ain't gotta prove yourself no more. So I always wonder why they still want to hold on to that image instead of elevate.
All right, now here's the thing. I'm happy. That's a good one. I like that. Think about what you just said, right? And everybody who listens and think about that, let it sink in. Bro, it's only this digit right here. How you feel. But this whole hand right here feel like politics. You got to be a gangster. You have to come from a gangster background.
Yeah.
For this image.
Yeah.
Because if you wasn't a gangster, tied to gangsters, come from this, we don't want to hear no you guys say you faking, you up here around here talking this talk popping this power. You a clone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, Baby come from that. Come from the mud, been in the mud, come around that. You know what I'm saying? Got the hot boy name from me.
Yeah.
I had to protect them. When they had rap beats to go around letting them boys know, man, don't play with, all right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Putting our life on the line for these guys, bro. Protecting them, bro. You know?
How many hitters at the time did Baby have, besides you?
Oh, man.
Real hitters.
15. It was 15, yo. I don't know. Man, don't say my name, man. Gangsta, man, stand up.
Well, we ain't gonna ask no names, but
yeah, I know these.
I gotta ask about one guy though, just one. The guy that's rolling with him now, that you know, like, was he really a hitter?
Habizo.
Was he really a hitter, or just a boy that hang around baby as his friend?
Do I gotta answer that?
Yeah, you gotta answer.
I want to answer.
Okay, good.
Yes.
He was really a
cold stepper.
Okay.
Real dude, yeah. I chose now, his name is Farnsworth Bezo.
Yeah.
But cold gangster.
Okay. I figured that to be around baby and keeping him close, I figured that because I catch on fast.
Let me say this, this is how you could describe him. Take the rat jacket off me, take the rat snitch off my name.
Yeah.
And just look at Gangsta.
Yes. From
New Orleans, Magnolia Project, driving cars, getting money, girls, stepping, and put him there.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. That's how you paint. Like me and him to run side by side.
He's you.
We used to really run together. So yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, not to cut you off. Besides the whole, because I've elevated my mind, I don't look at the whole snitching thing the same either. I just don't, so, because I'm a civilian now myself, so I don't look at it, and even if I wasn't civilian, people are mad at 6'9" and all that. Man, I guess my mindset has changed now versus how I was blinded, but man, if I can get some money and stay free and be with my wife and kids, I'm gonna tell too. So that's just how I am. Call it what you want. Cause baby, I said about baby, all that money he got, all that flying on private jets and women, man, you think I'm gonna trade that in and go do 40 years in prison? You crazy. So I don't care how you feel about it, it ain't happening. And I don't believe half the people in the world gonna allow it to happen. So I say that to say is, okay, how much time did you do in jail total?
This being here, this is stress. 23 years and 10 months, day for day.
23 years and 10 months.
I got locked up March 6, 1998.
God, that's when I hit the streets. I started selling dope in 1998.
I got locked up March 6, 1998, bro, and I got out of the feds January 3rd, 2022.
Man, I didn't go to the feds until June of 07. So man, you crazy. That's crazy. We was talking earlier, you said you still take care of people in the feds. Okay, question is, why? Like, what did they do, before you elaborate on it, besides your son, it's your family,
right?
But what did the other dudes do to warrant
my blessing to take care of them?
Yeah, to take care of them why are you free?
Okay, it's 3 in the state, other 4 in the feds. 2 of them, one of them, one of them was my cellmate.
Gotcha. What did he do to gain access? Because I had cellmates too. Besides wanting to see him and maybe give him a job or something, I ain't sending him no money and haven't sent him money. So like, did he get you out of trouble? Did he have your back? Like, what did he do that warranties your blessings like that?
He was a guy that was genuine. Usually when you go in the feds, you go around people. He from Baltimore too.
Okay.
People know him as Palmer. Used to be a big blood. Got 35 years for homicide. He when I come to the cell, he was himself. He didn't try to impress me. He wasn't with all the boy I got this trying to run a game.
Yeah.
He was respectful. Look, this is my stuff. This you right here. And he would get out the way. Like some sellers when you get up in the morning, they just be in your way. You like, man, you gonna get up on them and get right beat it. You know what I'm saying? He was respectful. And as we doing time, some guys. Yeah, I had a ranch. I had 100 kilos. I had a jet. I had to go hang out with the boy, the guy who in the Fed now, the big drug dealer.
Oh, Meach.
Not Big Meeks, the Latino.
Escobar.
Escobar. Well, no, he did.
I know you're talking about the other one from Mexico.
Yeah. So
Chapo.
El Chapo. Yeah. So, he was just himself, bro. Yeah, I was like, you know, and this was love and respect, bro. And he was one of them cellmates that we got along good, bro. He didn't try to overdo it. And we wound up hitting the lick together too. We wound up hit for $225,000 in prison.
Man, in prison.
Yeah, we hit an inmate. We ran game.
Yeah.
So when we got transferred, I was like, you know, in prison, I always tell people, there's some people I would never want to see again in life.
Yeah.
But then some people I was like, you know what, I wouldn't mind seeing this guy again. You know.
Yeah.
So I made my business that when I met certain guys that I knew that was sincere and good men, I was like, you know what, if I would make it out before him, I'm gonna make sure they're good. He one of them, bro. So he's still the same to this day. Anybody that been in prison, they're like, well, yeah, man, I know B-Mo, man, he good dude, man, he cool dude, he always do the workout. You know, he into his religion, but he watched the TV, he does it, you know, but good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, I'm always make sure he cool, he good. My other partner, Baby from Pensacola, Lil James. When I first saw him, he was one of them coming from the state, coming to the Fed, so he was a little hothead, rowdy, and I'm laughing because I'm like, I mean, when I was young, you know, and he got that, I'm ready to go, man, tell it, but bro, it's not like that here, you know. So in my mind, I'm like, he's somebody to talk to.
Yes.
So when him and I got a chance to talk, I seen that he was one of the people that think that had a head on his shoulders. I was like, you know what? He just needs somebody just to give a positive side versus him always wanting to pop off on somebody, ready to put the knife in somebody that wanted this. Wow. So he was a person that was genuine, that listened. So man, started kicking it there. My thing was, once we put food together, start to eat, I would always tell people, listen, bro, if we gonna eat together, hang out and kick it, bro, if I say something that make you mad or disrespectful, don't never tell me let's go to cell and fight. Because once we fight, I can't shake your hand and say we friends from there. We'll never be friends again.
That's right. So
I used to always tell dudes that him and I we just clicked. And I was like, so when he was 14, he had like 55 years or something in the state. He had a lot of time in the state, getting time back for robbery. He had wound up getting locked up again at 18 years old. And then he called a gun case. So when he left the state, he had to come over to the feds. So, you know, he's been down a while, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, my fed different, we cool. So I made a promise to him, bro, when I get out, make sure you're good. I'll beat you out.
My bad.
You know, then my other old head, Mr. Henry from New Orleans, he got life sentence. All he do is be in the law library. He Christian guy, go to church, but he love that law too, and he don't get into all the bull crap.
Yes.
He just want to be in the law library. He loves case. He love to fight the government. Man. He love it, and that's, you know, he's from New Orleans, so I was like, you know, make sure old head good.
I like that.
But I didn't spread myself too thin because I know, well, I didn't know, but I'm happy I did, because now being out here and not selling drugs, not doing it the right way, man, boy, it's good. Man, listen. But I always keep in my mind, I did 23 years, 10 months, so I would rather be out here working 9 to 5. Slow money is for sure money.
Yes.
So, I'm not into all the materialistic things, you know.
Yes.
I would like to have that stuff, but that don't bother me. You know, if I can get it, I can get it. If I can't, okay, cool. As long as I got a roof over my head, I can eat. The main thing is, man, two things I want y'all to pay attention to that I love the most right now is, every day around a certain time I look at my watch and I be like, they on lockdown or they locked in their cell for the night.
Man, yes.
You know, the ones that are in the mediums and pins, because like some Lowe's don't have doors, some of them have open area. but still they gotta be contained in a certain area. I say, man, I don't have to worry about the door being locked in this little small box.
Yes.
For the night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My bedroom with the toilet right here. You know what I'm saying? My day room.
Yeah.
My studio apartment.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about that. I can come. So sometimes I get up, open my door, walk outside, and just stand there and look, and then go back inside.
Yeah.
Unlock that thing, go out, lock it back. Okay, I'm in control right now.
That's right. You're free.
Then another thing is throughout the BOP from Sunday to Saturday, you have a set schedule of what you eat.
Yes.
Wednesday is hamburger day, Thursday is chicken day, Friday fish. So now I can go to any restaurant I want to go to.
Yes.
I can eat what I want to eat.
At any time.
Well, I don't have to worry about child. So I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Talking to my people. Or I'm in the shower. Or I'm in the cell. Whatever. Child. So you gotta get up. You gotta get up. Cause with it, last call. You don't make it. And that man locked that door. Now you can't eat.
That's it. Game over.
Man, I get to go where I want to go and eat now.
That's right.
Take my time, cause I don't know about another dome gotta come in and sit down. So I cherish those things now, bro. And my thing is, I don't buy friendship. It's too expensive. So whoever don't like what I did, mad, upset what I did because of the old stuff you heard about me, that was the old me.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, bro? But they don't give me no kind of break. You know how people be like, you know, people did a lot of bad stuff at the time. They said, okay, I done changed my life.
Yes.
I denounced the streets. And some people are upset. They're like, all right, leave me alone. Me? Oh, I don't get a pass. Man, we sort of do, yeah, bro. I looked up to you. Oh, you started this trend. You started that, man. You were the original hot boy. You da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, but yeah, bro, but I said, I changed. No, man, I won't. I can't. Leave me alone, but.
They don't give you one either.
Oh no?
No, even family. They still believe, because they see me doing so good, they still believe I'm selling drugs somewhere. Because you have a reputation of being this big drug dealer, so to them, and they don't realize that they're doing the ignorant. To them, you're not smart enough to be a successful businessman. You still gotta be selling drugs. You just hide it. So to them, you'll always be who they want to remember you as.
And I'm gonna break that cycle, cause now you know what's crazy though. I don't have that problem, because if anybody call me or around me and say anything about a drug, phew, I'm gone.
Me too. Yes.
Man,
I hate it.
Let me tell you something, bro. I just had one of the most beautiful experiences in my life. I took a trip out to San Francisco the other day.
Good.
And went to this class. It was called Alive and Free.
Yes.
And the man that teaches the class is Dr. Joseph Marshall. And the sister is Miss Estelle. You know, you think you know it all. You think like, okay, I can talk to the children. I got it down pat.
Yes.
And one time I went to that class, bro, and they got it laid out. So it's a 3-day class, man. I thought the time was too long, because I was like, I'm too old to be sitting from 8 to 4. The youngsters do this kind of stuff, man. There was a beautiful spirit in his curriculum. He got coaches, and one, I think it's number 6, where it say, you are just one bad decision away.
Yeah.
And now that resonates with me. I always say, you know what? Every time I step out that door, I'm one bad decision away. So what they mean by that is, one bad decision away means I can be doing all this good. A man might pull up and say, for instance, I need a ride, right? Say I have to go downtown to see my PO, whatever. And I'm waiting on the lift. The lift might be taking too long. I gotta find a lift. Or I may not have enough money to pay for the lift.
Okay.
And one of the homies pull up in the car. Now I know this homie sell drugs, might have a gun on or something. Homie, what's up? What you about to do? Nothing, man. I'm just riding around doing that. Oh, what's up? Man, I need to get downtown. Man, I'll bring. Homie, you got drugs, gun in this car? Nah, man, come on.
Man, I had a cousin do that to me one time. Told me he didn't have nothing, gave him a ride, dropped him off. Went to the car wash. I rode around for 2-3 hours just riding. Went to the car wash and to vacuum my truck, opened the back door, pills on the floor. He had dropped out of his pocket.
Wow.
Then he called me up. Cuz, you got some in your truck? I said, you heard it come back? Nope. It's in the trash. You left it in my truck.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have went to jail, man.
One bad decision away.
One bad decision away, so you gotta be extremely careful, man. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions that will keep you all day, but I've been enjoying it. What celebrities you met outside of Cash Money?
Wow.
That you met?
I got a 4-page letter from Kamora Lee.
Man, okay. Buster Simmons' wife.
Yeah, I used to talk to her on the phone.
Okay.
She a gangster too, man.
I know she is. Man. She left him. That's gangster enough.
Yeah.
He built you up, made you who you are, and you leave him.
Yeah. Good people. I love them. Yeah. I got a chance to talk to Toni Braxton.
Yes. Well, she's still a baby, huh?
Yeah. I had a chance to talk to her. Beautiful.
Yes.
Real sweet. I had talked to what that dude, I think it was Benny Boone, that dude's doing videos back in the day.
I heard of him.
I was locked up with Ja Rule.
Out of all people.
Me and Ja Rule.
In the feds?
Yeah.
What Ja Rule was in the feds for?
For that taxes evasion and stuff, whatever with the taxes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so good dude, cool dude.
Yeah.
My boy, he do workouts.
How long he was in there?
He had that long, a few months.
What about
Big Meech?
Yeah, you told me you was in there with Big Meech.
I got the fly.
I know, this is a piss.
Right. That's why I got that fly squad. I should pull my
Yeah.
Big Meech, good dude, real good dude, respectful, humble guy, man.
Yeah, he should be out in about 6 years.
Yeah, sure. You
call
that short. Out here, that's a long time.
Yeah, man.
But people who been in jail, who in jail, like, boy, you sure, they got dudes in there with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 life sentence, 150 years.
Well, you're like the guy over Gangsta Disciples.
Larry Hoover.
You didn't see him.
No, he was in ADX.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody can see nobody.
Yeah. Well, they got some, like when you in there so long, they got like a step down, whereas you in ADX, but they got like a dome, a place where you can still be at, and be just not gonna go and populate with us. You know, out in that. Buddy Rule from Miami, who Trick Daddy rap about.
Yeah. I
was on the compound with Convertible Bird.
Convertible Bird?
Yeah, who Rick Ross rap about. Who was with Mike Tyson and all.
Yeah.
I still call him to, he home now. I still talk to him. I talked to him. He had a little movie on Tubi. OG, I called, what was up? I talked to him.
Man.
That's all I can think of now. I maybe miss somebody and don't be mad at me or whatever, but
what's crazy is, go ahead.
I don't get excited when I talk to celebrities because I look at them just like a known person. They got money, they got the spotlight on them.
That's right.
You know. So my thing be, what are you doing? How can I benefit or take something that you're doing positive and incorporate it in my life to keep me out of prison? That's what I look for. You know, because you got some celebrities, man, that got money but dumb as a bag of rocks.
Yes.
They have money but don't know what to do with it. Because they come from a ghetto, the hood. Not all of them, some of them, and they got the money now, and they never had money, so they just, all right, we just buy, spend it. You know, one more money, I don't got no more. Can't count. You know, but I'm the type of person, bro. If you speak to me, I'll speak to you.
Yes.
You don't like me, okay, just leave me alone. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna stay at you. I'm gonna think for me and you because I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I got my freedom back. I'm just doing me. I'm on YouTube doing what I can do. I'm about to get into this movie game. I got my you gonna be for what I'm about to tell us to.
Yeah.
I'm about to film my reality show.
Yes.
I'm really excited about that, bro. I'm about to do the do, and I'm just gonna put it on platforms I can put it on and show people that I'm grinding, that I'm doing it on my own. So whoever want to work with me, hook up with me, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to take the initiative and I'm gonna invest in myself and let it do what it do.
Well, you know, as what you said earlier, baby, them being businessmen. I know that y'all may not talk, but if I believe as a businessman, because I got people, I like to say this, because I'm a businessman, and I work with people I don't like. But if it shows me a way I can make some money, I'm gonna work with them. So I believe that once you put everything down and it is professional, you'll be able to present that to so many people, and even if they don't really fool with you, they fool with your money.
I like that, but now here's the thing. On certain occasions I would take that, but at this point, I don't want to get money with baby.
That's good.
Yeah, because my thing is, you're my brother. I watched Cash Money from the ground up. Blood, sweat, and tears. I was repping with that stuff. They wrote off my name and my people and my street homies for like 20 years.
Yeah, yep.
And their artists was, we protect them in the streets.
Yes.
Them dudes were young in the streets. Turk, PG, we made sure it was good, man, the crew.
Yes.
So now, I know a lot of stuff that I could have been a Birdman. I could be rubbing my hands and
yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
So now, you mad with me because I decided to come home, but I ain't hurt you?
What would be scary, this is my personal thing, family especially, and you know how that go. What would be scary is to have a person that knows so much and can end my career, and I'm gonna have an attitude with you. I will be friends with you and even from a distance.
No, that let you know he a gangster. That let you know he a cold gangster. That let you know he a cold. Two things, he a cold gangster like crazy.
Because there's things you can say about me that would just open up a can of worms. But, you know, so I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm going to be nice to you. Even if I got to try to knock you off, I'm going to be nice enough to bring you in.
Rockin' the sleep, right? Come here, boy. Let me burp you.
That's it.
Dog, right? But
so,
I guess Birdman looking like this here. One thing they know for a fact, there's a certain thing that I'm not about to sit down with them people and
of course.
One thing I'm not going to do. That's,
of course.
I'm standing on that. But at the end of the day, it still should be to where, you know what, here go your nice little lump sum here, go do you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to, but I'm happy though that God put me in this place right here, right? Because now when I talk to them true, I let them know, hey, my people multi-millionaires.
That's right.
They wrote my ideas, my stuff, they wrote, got that. However, when I come home, I had to get it out the mud. And I did it legal. I didn't sell not one drug, man. I didn't rob one person, kidnap. I did it all legal. That's what I'm happy about, man. You know?
I'm gonna blow your mind on something, man. We got a case we fighting right now in Lafayette. My daddy died like 13 years ago. My auntie just passed away. All the, like, a few years ago, all the land and everything, and I'm an outside kid. They've been fighting to try to keep me from knowing anything. Well, it's like 13 years later, they got houses in Mexico, like 40 houses around Lafayette, 25 acres of land, all that, and they can't do nothing with it unless I sign off. They gotta give me mine. Wow. So with all that being said, I say all that to say is that even though situation with you and baby or whatever, God forbid, hopefully you live to be 100 years old. If anything would happen to him, I guarantee you and your kids in the will.
Let me say this here. When I was incarcerated, bro, Birdman and Slim took care of me.
I know, I heard you say that.
I got 2 daughters. I got 5 girls, but 2 of my daughters graduated from college. One graduated from Howard University, one graduated from Tulane University.
Good.
I was able to pay for 1 semester for one of my daughters $11,000. Dang, I didn't, alright.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I'm like, I sit back sometimes, I'm like, man, I blew some money in feds, bro. I took care of my children from the feds, bro.
Yeah.
I I could have been a guy that say, well, listen, I'm exempt right now, y'all, because I got life. I need all my money. I ain't gonna be able to send y'all nothing.
Yeah.
But Baby and Slim, baby, this man had an open book for me, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Open book where I could call his accountant and like, hey, I need 5,000, I need 10,000, I need 20,000. She gonna cut the check and she gonna check with him. Hey, Terrance called, he gonna send it. Never told me no, bro. So I'm gonna be forever grateful. I'm gonna be forever loyal to this.
Of course, you gonna love it.
I might talk, do a little show. I'm not gonna never disrespect him.
No.
On social media, no kind of way. Never ever do that.
I like Baby, man.
I love him. You know, I be ticked off sometimes with him, but at the end of the day, I sit back and look at my people. Boy, he said he doing his thing. Here's another thing. People know that we not rocking, right? Yeah. But a person has to be a fool to think that they gonna turn me against him. That's suicide. That's stupid. You gotta be stupid. You come to me knowing that that's what I'm seeing. You see him all for life. That's right. I'm seeing him all for life. I don't care what I'm seeing him all for life. So I love him. But I don't want to get no money right now with them. Let them do what they doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. Yes. And then we'll meet up eventually.
100%. It is low.